The curve y equals x to the power 4 minus 18x squared has three stationary points. Work out the coordinates of the three stationary points and determine their nature. So for this question, the curve y equals x4 minus 18x squared would probably look something like this. And the stationary points would be three stationary points would be 1, 2, 3. So these are the stationary points where the gradient is 0. So if I say stationary points where gradient is 0, so therefore, if we differentiate the equation, so we have y equals x to the power 4 minus 18x squared. So differentiating with respect to x, we get 4x cubed minus 18 times 2 is 36x. So to find the stationary points, we equate dy by dx equals 0. To find the stationary points, therefore 4x cubed minus 36x would be 0. So if you do 4x times, that would be x squared minus 9 equals 0, or 4x times x plus 3 times x minus 3, that equals 0. So from here we get, if 4x is 0, then x equals 0, and if x plus 3 equals 0, then x equals minus 3, and x minus 3 equals 0, x equals 3. Sorry, not y. X equals 3. So now we got to find the corresponding values of y. So x equals 0, then y would be 0. So that is if we were to put in x equals 0 in the main equation. And then x equals minus 3, that would give y equals minus 3 to the power 4 minus 18 times minus 3 squared, that is 3 to the power 4 would be 81 minus 18 times 9, 162, and that equals minus 2 minus 1, 1, and 8 minus 81. So and then if x equals 3, we'd get y equals 3 to the power 4 minus 18 times 3 square, and it would be the same thing, 81 minus 162, and that is minus 81. So the 3 points, the stationary points, would be 0, 0, would be minus 3 minus 81, and 3 minus 81. So these are the stationary points. So if I write here stationary points, so now we have to determine their nature. So the nature is what happens after to the curve after that. So is it going up? So is a point a maximum or a minimum point? To find that, to find the nature, maximum or minimum, we got to do the second derivative, so d2y out of dx squared, and that would be 3 times 4 is 12, x squared minus 36. So at x equals 0, d2y out of dx squared is minus 36, which is less than 0. So it is negative. So therefore this point x equals 0 So we can say 0, 0 is a maximum point. Okay, and then for the next one, x equals -3, then d2y out of dx square would be 12 times -3 square minus 36. That is 9 times 12 is 108 minus 36. So that is positive. It is 2 and 72. So that is positive. So that would mean I can write -3 minus 81 is a minimum point. Okay, and then if I said x equals 3, and what would be d2y out of dx square, so it would be once again the same thing, because 12 times 3 square minus 36 is 9 times 12 is 108 minus 36, so that would be 72, and that would once again mean that 3 minus 81 is also a minimum point. Okay, so that's, I think that answers the question.